Hey everybody, it's Shay Seeking. And I'm back. Um, yeah. Um, so anyways, I had been thinking that I was about to be going out or going somewhere, but I'm that type of person that my ID, like my license, is already like totaled. Like it's broken in half and taped up actually. Um, and it's been like that for a very long time, probably like 3 months now. And I probably just need to go ahead and just get a new one. But I just don't do stuff sometimes. Well, a lot of times. But anyways, so I actually thought that I was gonna go out and just get out of the house and just do something, go for a drink or whatever with my sister. But she didn't, you know, text me back. And then I realized, you don't even have your ID. So what are you gonna do? So while I was getting dressed, though, I wanted to. I realized that an ad came on YouTube that had something to do with some credit card for children. Okay. And this is going to be a short video. I'm not going to be here long. So I noticed that they had this thing about this credit card for little children. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, okay. Well, that's a good idea. They should have, I think that that's something that, should be a part of, at least by the time they get, well, let me look at it. A 10-year-old. Okay. My 10-year-old. Okay. Somebody like her should, and these kind of classes and stuff should be taught in school about, credit. And we'll probably have other scores, social scores and scores like that by the time they get older. Or, well, she's 10, so by the time she get 18, things will be real different around here. So I think that they should incorporate things like that into the curriculum, or if you do at home, whatever. Or just, teach about money. Because again, only talking about money we did at home when I was little was, can I have some? Or give me mine back. So, yeah, I do think that it's a good idea for children, even that young, to have access to some kind of something, because the world is changing. They are online. If they're online already doing whatever they're doing, then in shopping and stuff like that, then it would be something for them to keep those and keep track of how much they spend, to see the charges, to see, I think it's cool. Okay. And if you can, let's see what you can do with it. Okay. So I'm since I'm always, looked at it talking, what, we'll just look at it this way, because again, it doesn't seem like a big thing, but this is something that is going towards the future of the children that will be here when we are not. So it's something that we should talk about. Okay, the first thing I noticed is that it's called green light. Okay, green light. That's just me. I just be paying attention a little bit, maybe too much, right? Okay, say it. Again, because I want to know what y'all think about it too. If you got one, would you get one? What do you think? And it says raise financially smart kids. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, let's see. Start investing today. All right. So it says this all-in-one plan teaches children. Well, it says kids, but we'll say children. Money management and investing fundamentals. Children can start investing with as little as $1 with no trading fees. Sounds good. No, of course you want to read the small print. You get peace of mind. They get a debit card. Okay. Now this is not any kind of like. We're just looking at this and examining what's going on, because there's always something. So, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, the whole concept of it is fine. I was okay with it until, okay. And since it's about the babies, I'm always talking smack. Okay. So it says, with a tap of a button, send money to your children anytime, anywhere. No trips to the ATM, no cash, no hassle. Set flexible parental controls that are right for your family and get real time notifications. That's one thing. I ain't even noticed that. Again, that can be nice, but it's really not anything that's mandatory that you really need. But what it'll do is have other outside companies having access to information about where your child is if they're 11 or 12 and they're out with their friends at the mall and you're not there. And somebody else, maybe a third party, may be able to access this information, purchase this information. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Set flexible parental controls that are right for your family and get real time notifications. Okay. So again, it shows something about. So again, 91% of parents with this green light. Maybe I shouldn't keep saying the name. I'm just saying a card like this. Okay. Well, this card, we're looking at it. Okay. So it says everything you need in one app. Create an app with a chore list. That sounds good because I am horrible with getting children to do what they're supposed to do. It just about drove me crazy. But, I feel like it took me a while to come around to some things when I got older. And I hope that they will be, okay. I look at my children as if they don't want to listen to nothing I have to say until I'm gone. So that's when they'll turn into like outstanding individuals. No, I'm just playing. That was wrong. Okay. I'm just joking though. All right. But, teenage girls can be so messy. I mean, almost the same, if not even worse sometimes than boys, I feel. Even though I haven't had a boy, but I've heard, seen and heard. So anyways, I think that this is a good idea, okay? Something that, if you're in the apps and stuff like that would be a good thing. A chore list, okay, and tie it in with perks. That's a good idea. Let's see. But now we're going to personalize the children's debit card. Okay. And it says selfie rules. Now, I don't know. It's not telling me. But selfie rules. I don't know. They could have called it something else. But, things can be. You got a chip in it now. Things can be linked. Allowance on autopilot. That's a good idea. Okay. Don't miss a thing. Get real-time notifications and anytime the card is used. That's not always a good thing. Always have their back. Add funds instantly, anytime, anywhere. Relax. That's good. Okay, because you don't know. Like today, my daughter called me down, called us to go down to the lake. She went to, which is a good thing. And I'm really happy to see her doing this. Okay. Okay. So she took a ride, okay, down to the lake, but it was really hot. And, she's somebody like, you know what? I guess so. Two of them do that. They like me to lose IDs and stuff. And the other one, she keep everything in check. We tend to lean on her for stuff that's in check and accurate. But so she didn't have, but I guess this would be different. She didn't have her card, and I had to go down to bring her some. Well, her dad went down to bring her something to drink because she felt like she was feeling sick or whatever. And I guess they ain't got nothing to do with the card because she didn't have the card. She lost the card. But if she did have the card and she didn't have money on the card, hell, maybe I need one of these. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we getting off subject. Hold on. Okay, we getting off subject. So yeah, that's some of the, so there are perks to it. But the thing I don't like, I'll have to say, because on the little commercial, the girl was like, yeah, my mom can do this and that from here and there and everything. And she's like, and plus it has my picture on it. So they know it's me. And I'm like, hold on. That's the part that I don't like. As you can see right here, this phone probably dirty, but you see that's her holding up the little card right there. Okay, this the girl. That's the card. And it's blurry, but you get the picture that there's a chip on there. And the picture on there with notifications by the moment on there. I don't know. I wonder what you guys think. What do you think about something like this? Because, I mean, we are moving in this type of direction. We're moving there. There's nothing that nobody can do about it at this point, to this whole, yeah, it's going that way. So, what do you think? Do you get the green light? Would you give the green light on this card? I don't know. It just had something to do with the baby, so I had to say something. I really had to say something. Because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Because again, and then that's the next thing. It just made me think of like barcodes, and I don't like that. Because, we, even I remember when they had the little IDs or whatever, the IDs, well, we all had them, that they have on the little lanyard and stuff like that, that if the children were walking to school, I'd rather you have that tucked in or put away somewhere. Or if they would lose their ID, because one of them used to lose it all the time, and it made me feel uncomfortable when she lost it on the way home or whatever. So I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. What you think about the green light? Do you give the green light? Because it just seems like it's a good idea, but when it comes to images and, again, like I said, the notifications and stuff like that, that's kind of, I don't like it. So, but of course, children should be given some kind of financial something, at this point. Yeah, because yeah, and again, some of my children are better with money than I could be. They didn't get it from me. But again, I like the perks that come with it. I just don't like the image, and I don't like the other stuff. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about that card. Yeah. Oh, one more thing, because I don't even need to do an extra video. One more thing I wanted to talk about was, oh, and that was another thing with like, oh, privacy. Okay, that's what it is. I think that's what bothers me about it. Because these children are going to have these cards, are going to lose them too, and stuff like that. And so I just don't know what they can do to protect, especially if the name and stuff is going to be on there and things. I don't know. But just with privacy, like, because even my daughter said that she had ordered something from a service, Uber Eats, Door, one of these services. Okay, we'll say. And she had the person had text her, and they put like a pink robe and like a kissing thing and or emoji or whatever, and said, oh, I'm on the way, did you need, it was some little extra stuff in the message that didn't really need to be there. And it's just kind of funny because you just don't know who really, and again, I'm guilty. I said I wasn't, but I've been using it. Like when I was out of town, that's when I got addicted to it, because I was out of town and I was spending a lot of time by myself. So I really didn't want to have to go out for breakfast and stuff. So I made sure to order breakfast, from one of these services. Actually even ordered something today. I'm so bad. I ordered something today, and, the place is only like really, it's like 3 minutes away, y'all. It's like 3 minutes away. And so I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Well, I think it was No, there was no reason. But no, they weren't picking up the phone. Okay, I was trying to make the phone call and order on the phone, old school. They didn't pick up the phone. But then when they got there to go pick the stuff up, I guess there was a lot of no. When they went out, my daughter, um, excuse me, and her dad went out earlier. They had seen that the line was really, really long over there. So they said that's why they probably didn't pick up the phone or whatever. But when they didn't pick up the phone, that's when I ended up ordering it. But then it took like a long time to get here. But then I'm also wondering, like, man, food just be sitting there for a long time because, I think it took them like an hour and a half, to even bring it here. And it's just like 3 minutes away. And then it also made me think about like where we're going when it comes to restaurants and stuff like that. Just to see, if we're paying attention to little shifts and things like that, that are going on. Like, are they just going to be, restaurants just going to be now big buildings where many people work in there because so many people are just ordering you know their food, and like what is that gonna do? I just be asking myself these weird questions when I see things like this. But then when it comes to privacy, these people do take pictures of your home. They also, but then again, in turn, they give you an image of them, and oh my goodness. Look. This family, they bad sometimes. And my daughter gets a kick out of who's bringing her food. So she'll be like, oh mom, yeah, Tom's on the way. It says he's gonna be here in like 5 minutes. And sometimes she's cracking up because like I ain't, I'm not trying to be funny, and don't let it come off as mean. But a lot of times the shots, just like, again, I'm saying this because even when it comes to my ID, what I'm saying, that picture is like it's bad. What I'm saying? So some of the pictures are bad, and they kind of look like like yeah, some kind of, oh, that's what it's called, a mugshot. That's what it kind of looks like. But again, a lot of us probably look like that in our ID and driver's license pictures. But she's always like laughing or whatever about the name or whatever. And I guess this is stuff that that's the stuff. But yeah, she's like, yeah, he's on the way or whatever. She's holding the phone the whole time. Like, she's just cracking up about the like little movements and the steps going towards the door, or seeing a car move or whatever on the app, whatever it is that she's looking at. But I was just saying, it's just so much detail that goes into that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then it also made me think about like, what if one day things, what if you get on some kind of system, or we get moved into, because I know, what I'm saying, that we're moving towards something and we're really not talking about them things. So it made me think today, like, where are we heading? And how can it be affecting us, or how will it affect us? When it comes to the stimulus and things like this that they're giving out, what else is coming with that, and what other freedoms are we giving up? And is this a test to see if we could be on some kind of a social credit system, along with some sort of what is it that I want to call it? With some type of allowance or something, and if you don't do certain things, then you won't get certain things, and you can't do certain things. Same thing they doing with the prick. I guess speaking on things like burgers and fries that you probably won't be able to get if you don't just get it. So, yeah, but these things are just questionable, like I said. And then, it's just about information. How is our information actually really being protected? Especially now when it comes to us, we just been doing this and we should know more about it. But when it comes to the children, I just think that somebody should be paying attention, because anybody can get that information and can track them for other reasons, of course. So anyways, I just wanted to know what y'all And see, this thing, I just be questioning things. So we just question things. You know what I'm saying? We just got some questions. So, yeah, let me know what you think if your child has some kind of card like this. What you think about it? Should they be having it? How old should they be? You know, in order to get it? Things like that. Because there's a lot of pluses that go with it. So I'm not really, that's not where I'm going, that they shouldn't be. It definitely should. If anything, it should be more limited access to know who's whatever. There should be like a number on it or something instead of a name or instead of an image or a picture. Stuff like that. I'm just saying. All right. So, anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. I'm gonna take I thought I was actually going out time to, I don't know, do something. Do something. I want to read, but I'm like, stop reading. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? Do something else. So I might just play around with a couple projects that I was doing, um, for the rest of the night. And then I don't know, I'm tired. So I might just go to bed actually kind of early, after I went on and did my makeup and everything. But I didn't get fully dressed or anything. So, it's all right. So anyways, take care.